Hallelujah. Asidani enuonyam nka ososoro Nyankopon ne doba yen Awurade Yesu Kristo. Sa ye na adom no de abehyiemu asomdwe mu. Ebusuafo ene mepese me kasa fa the disastrous National Cathedral project no ho. And the danger of not fulfilling your vows to God and the harm these unfulfilled vows can cause the nation. Ebusuafo, after the inauguration of our former president Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo no, papa yi ma Ghana for ti ase se wahye Nyankopon bo se so ye na dom no ma obeye omampanyina obesi asorifie ama no. Na Nana Addo ye ti ase se this was a personal vow no one for man sika enshimu, but gradually enioma ekonanim no ye mampanyini that day for some reason edane the personal vow no e ma ne beye a national vow. But after 8 long years and $97 million spent, baby a papa etumi asi National Cathedral na kudrunie foundation kura wentimi anto. But why should we as a nation be concerned about this project and the unfulfilled vow? Because of the character of the Christian God, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and how he acts towards a nation or those who break their vow. Our current president, John Dramani Mahama, Amiyati said, Obe converted this National Cathedral project into a cultural conventional center. Now that means cathedral no aye man panyini dada na nado ede o mamu ni nyina ekwohye Nyankopon bo se obesi ama no enyamba so. Ebusuanfo, this is a serious matter because ye hwetcherosem no a obi biara a obu nani gu Nyankopon bo hye so na wondi so no Nyankopon twena so. Every Christian should see this as a serious issue. And afei so Nyankopon timi twe oman so because of the sins of their leaders. Example, 2 Kings chapter 24 verse 2 to 3. Trone said the Lord sent Babylonians, Arameans, Moabites, and Ammonite raiders against him to destroy Judah in accordance with the word of the Lord proclaimed by his servants, the prophets. Surely, these things happened to Judah according to the Lord's command in order to remove them from his presence because of the sins of Manasseh and all he has done. And now on him Manasseh ewudie the bloodshed intino Nyankopon say he is punishing Judah. Woma Babylon for abeform no mu no ma twe oma so. And now on him Manasseh boni nti. But emra sa so twi we eba Judah so no. No him Manasseh ewu kwadadada. But our God does not forget. For another example, 1 Chronicles chapter 21. Emra ohini David ebu Nyankopon mra so no conducted a population census without following the proper procedure. Na ma Nyankopon bufu ye no striking Israel with a plague. Emma 70,000 people ewu ye. The sins of King David cost the lives of 70,000 people. Inti biblical. God can punish a nation because of the sins of their leaders. Na ebusuafo minim se obi beka se na we nso de fa President Mahama ho ben. Why should we face the consequences of obi bosha wendi so? Again, because of the character of the God we worship, the character of the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Ebusuafo so kan Joshua chapter 9 ubehunu se a Canaanite group bia from Gibeonite. Ehunu se ne Israel Nyankopon edri Jericho afesu, and how he completely destroyed the Amorite kings of Jericho and Ai, the Sihon king of Heshbon, and the Og king of Bashan in Tino. Almost ma almost elders, so among Konomuni Joshua enquire treaty. A peace treaty ebe guarantee almost survival in case Israel for attack the rest of the Canaanite tribes. Na Joshua and Israel penifo any this Gibeonite group signed a peace treaty without inquiring from the Lord. They did not consult God. Oma anko Nyankopon ho ebisa. Ansa na omo hye nkofo ne bose omo attack omo. Na mra Joshua find out say nkofo ne a Canaanite group no. Omo ntumi attack Gibeonites for no because say omo di Nyankopon di akantam ahye bose omo ne omo nko enam peace treaty a omo sign nti. Na ebusuanfo, why is this important? Because on hine Saul ebusa treaty so. Because of his zeal for Israel and Judah, no person expanded his territory or Trenashiemuntino or attack these Gibeonites. Na so can scan Samuel chapter 21 a kwam kese famine esi oman Israel mu and nam says Saul breaki this treaty. Na emra King David ekọ Nyankopon ho ebisa no, ohunu se de enti a ekom esi Israel no, because say King Saul and di boshe na Joshua ene Gibeonite elders ne sign ne so. Enu nti na Nyankopon ede ekom aba Israel no. Enti to appease the Gibeonites, send ye Nyankopon abufuhye enkoso and destroy Israel no. Ohini David at the 7 descendants of King Saul, emma Gibeonites for no, emma omu kumomo, and san Nyankopon abufuhye free Israel for so. Na ebusuafo, even though these Gibeonites are pagans, almost some Israel Nyankopon no, God still insisted that Israelites fulfill the vows, the oath that they've made with these Gibeonites. And even though the treaty was signed by Joshua and it was broken by Saul hundreds of years later, no, and no, eba David abreso. Enti abusuafo, even though nanado ana share boss obesi national cathedral Nyankopon no, se omina ndi so a ehun sunsuanso no betimi affect mahama anase enchirima omoba no. Abusuafo, se boshe enye serious anke Awurade Yesu Kristo in the Sermon of the Mount or Matthew chapter 5 verse 33 to 37 enka say, again, you have heard that it was said to the people long ago, do not break your oath, but fulfill to the Lord the vows you have made. But I tell you, do not swear an oath at all, either by heaven, for it is God's throne, or by the earth, for it is footstool, or by Jerusalem, for it is the city of the great king. And do not swear by your head, for you cannot make even one hair white or black. All you need to say is simply yes or no. Anything beyond this comes from the evil one. Ebusuafo se boshe enye serious a anke Nyankopon Awurade Yesu Kristo en warning about it. Because so she Nyankopon ba untimi nyu hu mfrim e wo se odi so enu ntini Awurade Yesu Kristo warning no, because Satan have a way of putting obstacles in your way send be ya untimi fulfill the vows na Nyankopon bu abufuhye ebeba so. Ebusuafo, look at the controversies surrounding this National Cathedral project. Se untimi ndu boshe so a enhye Nyankopon bo because on pen kwasiafo boshe. So okay, Ecclesiastes chapter 5 verse 4 to 7 no, I will say, when you make a vow to God, do not delay to fulfill it. He has no pleasure in fools. Fulfill your vow. It is better not to make a vow than to make one and not fulfill it. Do not let your mouth lead you into sin, and do not protest to the temple messenger, my vow was a mistake. Why should God be angry at what you say and destroy the work of your hands? Much dreaming and many words are meaningless. Therefore fear God. Inti abusuafo se hwe verse aya kan yi a wontumi nyi wo hu mfiri bohye that easily sa. Obi wo no mo a opade a no wo hyebo akese meyesei ne nsaka de ni wi a obedi ne bohye so no afei na akoye nsempi ebi ne nanado ene National Cathedral nsemi. Inti so kan verse 7 no say much dreaming and many words are meaningless. Therefore fear God. Wo hyebo no a wo se wudi so wontumi keka nsempi na emredu na wo so ofafele vow a won so wantimi andi so afei na sunsunsanso no ebesoa enchirima. Ebusuafo sa okan Numbers chapter 30, the entire chapter, the Bible talks about the rules and regulations about making a vow to God. Emra a eda boshe a yeshema Nyankopon ho. So when your time you can read it on your spare time. But me kan verse 2 no, or say when a man makes a vow to the Lord or takes an oath to obligate himself by a pledge, he must not break his word, but must do everything he said. Enti abusuafo, according to the scriptures no, wontimi nhye Nyankopon bo e wa bra undi so. Esunsunsuanso bedi wachi ana enchirima achi. Enti senka menko ade a, menko amadwene de a, minim say a very unpopular position. Anka President Mahama etwa so no osi National Cathedral na anka nsehwe. Enam so e Kristoni no onim say the God of Abraham, Isaac and Jacob is the true God, and he is the same yesterday, today and forever no. Now that means the ode ye won a wan di ne bosha so tete no Saa pepepe no de bɛyɛ yɛn si yɛn di yɛ bɔhyɛ so ama no a. Nti abusuafo madwen kyerɛ about the National Cathedral eno no. Sɛ wo ne me nya adwen a wobetumi amahunu ɛwɔ comment section nim.
Mr. President, you left something very important in your account. You left out an account of your promise to God to build him a cathedral. But Mr. President, Mr. President, Mr. President, I will leave that for you, between you and your God. Mr. President, let me remind His Excellency, Right Honourable Speaker, that his tenure in office will remain a timely reminder of how not to govern the country.
Intimidimu besia, na minshira mu nyinaa, and thanks for watching.